So I've been spending way too much money and time shopping at Temu recently. So I want to do an honest comparison of cheap versus expensive tech and tech accessories. Here I have over 20 different items, all in different price ranges, all from Temu. Like this $5 action camera mount that saved me 20 bucks and works the exact same as DJI's own mounts. Not only are we going to find out which price range is the best bang for your buck, we'll discover how to spot good deals and items to avoid. This humidifier was only 5 bucks. At first glance, it looks great. A simple and clean design, even with USB-C charging, and it does what a humidifier does. But the build quality is cheap, it would probably break if you dropped it. It's not wireless and has enough capacity to last maybe an hour or two. But I guess if you don't mind these factors, and you have a relatively small space, it'll work just fine. It's probably the cheapest option out there. But as suspected, some items are cheap for a reason. Again, at first glance, this little moon decoration is not bad. The stand feels like a cheap 3D printed plastic, but the moon itself is actually pretty good. It's battery powered, but it kind of glitches out if you're ever moving it, and I suspect that the light won't last very long. It uses these coin cell batteries, which most of us probably don't have anymore. Long term, you'd save more money buying a rechargeable one. If for some reason you really need some tiny wireless lights that react to your music, you can get one of these too for 10 bucks. But the music has to be quite loud or close for it to even respond. Same with this LED light. It's not wireless, doesn't have fancy app control, isn't very bright, but it works. It even came with a special crack. In this price range, if you're looking for small tech items that actually work, you can definitely find them. But it's just not as good of a deal as you think. Corners are cut and don't expect any sort of longevity or build quality. For items that aren't tech but are in the tech category, I think this budget range is perfect. I got 3 Apple Watch bands for $6, and I've been using them for over half a year. I've even got a metal band for the same price. All of these items are double or triple the price on Amazon. Or for 10 bucks, I got these Ring step-up adapters, so I can put on different size filters for my camera. Or why pay 20 bucks for a camera suction mount when I can pay 5? It works the same. The theme for products around the sub 10 range is that it serves its function at the most basic level. No fancy bells and whistles, but worth the money if it's what you're looking for. Anything from tiny lights to small camera mounts to phone cases. But if you decide to go up just a bit for around 15 bucks, you can definitely get some nicer items. I got these fairy lights for camping. It works great and lasted me over 8 hours in negative 10-degree weather. You can even roll up the lights when I'm finished. This exact product is actually listed on Amazon for about 5 bucks more. It even has the same photos in the listing. A trick is to look out for the 5 stars and high number of customer reviews. This coffee mug warmer works just as expected. I can set the time and temperature, and it actually has decent build quality. No complaints. So what about the $25 to $50-ish range? This jacket here is heated. It gets lukewarm, but surprisingly, lukewarm and sub-zero temperatures feel great. I've even ran this through the washing machine, and everything still works. It's USB-A though, which is a little annoying since most battery packs now are USB-C. Packaging also gets a little better here. Rather than just a cheap little box, this clock comes in a more sturdy blacked out box with some minimal branding and a bit of foam inside. It's bright, wireless, and works as you would expect. It doesn't feel cheap either, with a metallic base and clicky buttons. A non-motorized rail track for your camera with a solid build, carbon fiber rods, a leveler, all with smooth action, runs you only about $60. It's about $35 on Temu. It seems around this range, you can definitely get some quality products. Before I purchase anything on Amazon now, I double check for the product on Temu. 9 out of 10 times, if it's on there, it'll be cheaper. Like this $110 camping fan by Decor that goes for 90 bucks on Temu. Most of the time, the smaller name brands on Amazon are also from China. Or this Logitech mouse. Only thing is that you won't find bigger name brands on here. Amazon has a much larger collection of items. In the $100 to $200 range, you're not quite getting the deals that you thought you were before, but instead you can actually find more premium products on here. This tripod is by a more reputable brand in Asia and runs around $150. The build quality is great, it can hold way more weight and withstand stronger winds when compared to some cheaper tripods. It can do all the typical things that tripods can in this price range. It extends up to 74 inches high and even comes with spiked leg tips. This is definitely not so much a deal, but more a premium product at a premium price. But a premium price can still mean a trash product. Like this $100 lightsaber. Doesn't turn on, the buttons are glitchy, and when I tried to charge it, it started smoking on me. A 10 to 20% price reduction on Temu versus Amazon is typical.
But we can't ignore the differences between the two.
Amazon orders come on time and well packaged. Temu, on the other hand, comes with cheap packaging and often results in bent or damaged products, and typically takes a week or two before it comes. I guess it's up to you whether or not that cost difference is worth it.